Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and this is Eric, and he's a fellow Houstonian that came in today, and he really didn't have many complaints on the neuromusculoskeletal areas, but what he has had is difficulty breathing in certain postures that he's in when he's sleeping and stuff. So he's been having to sit up in a recliner and sleep most of the time, right?
That's right.
And your wife's been, she sent you in here because she's a crack. What's her name?
Chin.
Chin, this is for you, Chin. So anyway, she sent him in here to get adjusted, and he's been watching our videos too lately. And tell him why you decided to come here, Eric.
This is my last step before surgery.
Yeah.
Well,
what are they going to do in surgery?
They got to cut me
Exploratory?
Bind something up to tighten up this sphincter that won't close. Everything seems to be off.
Okay.
And so I just keep advancing. I've done the medications. I've followed the diet. I've modified my life in every way that can be modified or that I've been advised to, and it's exponentially worse.
Yeah, and by the way, Eric is a trained registered nurse, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and you've worked in the medical field for how long now? 26 years. So he knows what's going on. We did a thorough history and examination. Was that thorough in your viewpoint?
That was.
Yeah.
And
we found out that he does have subluxations in his sacroiliac joints in his pelvis. Lumbar spine's flattened out. He brought in an ADP and lateral thoracic spine that shows an increased kyphosis in his upper mid-thoracic region, and that affects the rib cage around to the front, and that can also affect his breathing. So we're going to adjust everything from his cervical spine all the way down to his pelvis today and see if we can't help him breathe a little bit easier and function better with his chiropractic adjustment.
let's do it.
All right, let's have you close your eyes again, Eric, and have you bend your hip forward and backwards. I want to show them what you look like before the adjustment. And then neutral. Okay. See, his head's forward, his ear's here over his clavicle. It should be back here over his shoulders. That's why his shoulders are starting to round forward. See how your hands out in front of you, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
That's because your head's forward and shoulders around. You see how it's translated over to the right of center too?
Right.
Right shoulder's lower. Right hand looks longer than your left one. It's not, it just looks that way.
Yeah.
His pelvis is shifted left a little bit, but it's actually sticking out to the right more on translation. So we're going to put him in mirror images of all this and adjust him. Let's go ahead and lay back on your stomach for me now. Since this is his first adjustment at this office, he's been adjusted by chiropractors before in Vietnam that helped him a lot. Now his right leg's short by about 1/2 inch. I bring his legs up and it stays short by about 1/4 inch, and that tightens up in his low back and his thighs. That gives a positive Knockless and Deerfield test on the right. I'm going to start off adjusting his right SI joint. Some of these might be a little sore at first, Eric, but they'll feel better once I get them back in place. There. There we go. Yes, sir. That's it. I knew I had one more in there. Now your legs are even. Does this feel any easier this time, Eric, than that first one? Yep. Got a little less tight? Okay. There. Good, okay, yeah. We actually got that kyphosis to come down a little bit. Let's turn you on your back now, please, sir. But you'll see that more in his posture after the adjustment. Slide down this one down the inch. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna bring your whole head up and over your thoracic spine where it's supposed to be. Yep, now put both arms straight out sideways for me, palms up. There you go, okay, you can relax your hands right there on your tummy. There we go. Should have felt that from your knee all the way up to your lower back there.
Middle of my back.
Good. And let this one go too. There we go. Okay, slide back up that way a little bit. Now he's been diagnosed with a hiatal hernia, but he hasn't really had a lot of acid reflux, but I think some of his breathing difficulties because his ribs are all kinked up in there. So take a deep breath in. Here, just rest your hands here. Exhale all the way. I'm just going to pull his fascia in his abdomen down, which stretches the fascia in his rib cage. Pulls that stomach down below the diaphragm. Yeah, one more time, please, sir. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm just checking the ileocecal valve here. Is that sore at all? Not bad? Okay. Okay, let's set you up, face that way, please, Eric. All right. There we go. Okay, let go. I'm not going to break anything, I promise. I took martial arts when I was younger, so I know how to break joints. I also know how not to. Okay, let go. Sometimes that puts people's mind at ease. Sometimes it scares them. There we go. Okay, let's come over here. I'm going to have you lie on your back on this table, Eric. Right there, head up this way, yes sir. Well, you have watched the videos. You knew right what to do. Good for you. Slide down a little bit more. There you go. Now you're going to let your legs just relax. The table's going to lift them up. I was telling Eric a while ago that since him and his wife watch our videos and enjoy the cracking sounds in them, that makes them crack addicts. We've got to redefine that. Kind of lift your legs up a little bit, because when it feels them bounce, it'll go back down.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a very sensitive actuator in there. We had to put that on there for FDA 510K clearance. Safety. All right, let me put these pins in here nice and tight. There you go. Not gonna get away now. And you want to keep your teeth together on this one, Eric. Don't bite your tongue. Breathe through your nose. There we go. You should have felt that all the way down, Eric.
Yeah.
There. I'll get these guys out. And looky there, he's still kicking in. Okay, let me have you here. There you go. Yeah, you have a tendency to want to hold on to that neck.
I know, right?
Okay, so Eric has been sleeping propped up like at a 45 in a recliner for the last few years, right?
Oh, wow.
So this is how I recommend people sleep, is totally flat on their back with your legs up parallel to the floor. That should feel pretty relaxed in your spine right now.
I can sleep right here.
Yeah. You have any difficulty breathing? See, you've got a cervical curve forward here. It flattens out that kyphosis that you got. Your lumbar spine flattens out. It'll help that lordosis that you have down there as well. And this is how I recommend you start sleeping and breathing.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a whirl.
Yeah, put your pillow over your forehead and your eyes. That's where I put mine. People tell me all the time, well, that's crazy. Nobody has a bed like that. I said, well, I don't think you have a bed like that. I'm the only one that's got a table like that. But just get you a plastic storage bin like you might store clothes in for the winter, or clothes basket, flip it upside down, duct tape a pillow to it, put your legs up. No pillows, pretty easy on your neck, but you gotta be on your back.
All right.
Let's turn sideways and face towards Renee. Show me how you get up sideways. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna stand right here in front of the mirror again. Okay, well, take a look already. Look how your shoulders squared off already. That's already a little better. You're gonna be sore for about 72 hours, Eric, so just put some crushed ice in a little Ziploc freezer baggie right on the skin for 20 minutes when you leave here. There you go. All right, this is your homework too. Your head's forward and right, so you're gonna pull these shoulders up back first. Don't flare these palms forward like that. See how I tightened up that trap?
All right.
And then we're gonna bring that head straight back this way, Eric. Just let go. And then translate left a little bit and look backwards. Don't fall down. I haven't lost patient on the floor yet. I want to start with you. All right, now relax. Now, when you go forward and backwards again, this should feel a little smoother up there, but you tell me.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is your first time Johnson adjustment, including the ring dinger. How would you describe this to the rest of the crack addicts around the world?
I like it. I think I'm taller. My
Yeah.
shirt might fit better.
Yeah. That's our weight reduction program. I didn't squeeze it out of you. So as one healthcare professional to another, what would you tell the nurses out there that are suffering from musculoskeletal issues or even breathing problems?
Come on in. This is good stuff. Felt good.
Better than just taking a pill, huh?
Yeah, the pills don't work.
They don't work,
don't work.
unfortunately. Well, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas, with Eric from Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.